last night, gosh, Sheffield United came back firing, didn't they?
Yeah, do you know, Alan, that first leg, I didn't think Tottenham had a clue how to break them down. And when Jamie Cavalier it was just a lapse of concentration to give a penalty away like that late on. I just thought it might come back to bite the bum, and it did, didn't it?
It did. I'd say he's come to the rescue. Ericsson so many times for Tottenham, late again, but it was a lovely finish, wasn't it?
Yeah, great ball.
Just let it come across him, took his time, picked his spot, gone.
Yeah, I mean, the fullback, I think it was Flynn, he actually thought about going forward for some reason, and he should have just tucked in there. But, you know, you've got to say, the ball was fantastic, and the finish, I mean, he didn't even have to break his stride, did he?
Yeah.
Neil, obviously, big decision for Pochettino now for the final. Who does he go with in the goal? Does he go Lorez, or does he keep with Vorm?
I think he'll play Vorm.
Right decision, or would you do that?
I think he will, because I think he showed. I mean, at Southampton, I know they were furious that they played such a weakened team on a couple of wickets. I think it was Sunderland when they got knocked out, when they had a great chance of winning the cup. And I think he'd probably stick to it, mate. I mean, if I were Lap Loris captain, I'd be backing his door down, wouldn't you?
I'll have a little pound bet, I'm saying he'll play Loris.
I know.
Yeah, I think you've got to play your best. Look, it's Chelsea, it's a cup final, it's a full house. You've got to play your best 11.
Well, I mean, he has to, doesn't he? It's just that anybody but Pochettino, I think, would play Loris. I'm just not 100% sure he will.
Yeah. What about just look at the Premier now as well. Palace, Neil, you said that getting players to get, out of trouble with Palace to find at the moment.
Well, that's it too. 5, 6, 3, 4 are left that I thought they could finish in both last year. And I think they can. They've got all the, Jason just started to play well. Jason Punchin, and he's done brilliant. And I think he can, second half of the season, you can see him score a few goals. And they've got another. The problem that he's going to have is when he gets a couple of lads back from the tournament, Jedinuk and Balassi, is how he, who he leaves out, how he plays them. Because, Jedinuk's sort of, not runs the club, but he's sort of a major part in the team. They've done so well, the lads that are there. It's going to be difficult, but it's a great problem to have eventually now. It's, and I think that if they beat Everton on Saturday, they can just, keep going. I don't see, you don't see many teams around them that's better than that. In fact, if they'd have signed me 2 or 3 weeks earlier, they'd have been in Europe.
Neil, we got coming up to the bridge at Chelsea City. No Costa now. I think the FA, for me, have got this right.
Oh yeah, I mean, you do love it. I think last night, I love the way he's a competitor. He doesn't leave anybody alone, and I don't mind him squaring up at times, but I thought he stepped the line last night, not once, twice, and having said, you want him in the trenches with you, but now, to lose probably Fabregas through injury, I don't think he'll make it, and Costa for a game like this, it is a major blow, but
It's conceded.
I don't think so, but City, they've got a couple of influential players missing as well. Yaya Toure, I think, is vital to them. So it's an important game. I think both teams might be happy with the draw. Probably Chelsea more than Man City.
Yeah, absolutely. Andy Murray, I don't know if you're watching the tennis. Murray just knocking up at the moment, about to take on Berdych. Should be a cracking game this, Neil. I don't know if you're into tennis.
I am. We've been watching. It's a great time of the day for everybody to watch, unless you're working, of course.
Yeah. I tell you what. Yeah, sorry.
It's just. I just think is it that vein of form again, Dominic?
He has, and I think everybody wants him to win it, apart from Mike Parry, who said he'll never win a major again. And I don't know whether you've read the Mirror today, but it's something that me and you are going to be very upset with,
Yeah. Why is it so?
Downton Abbey, it's the last series, and then one more, and that's it. I can't believe it. What a Sunday night's going to be like without Downton Abbey?
Well, me, I do think it's. Although I've got to say, Alan's influential about this. What is it?
Peaky Blinders.
Well, listen, I've seen the first 5 now, and I've got 3 to go.
And would you
don't know. I like it. A bit violent, but I like it. I give it the mother one last night.
Yeah.
The violent ones. So
I love it, mate. I really do. And there's a 3rd series coming as well, so you've got to keep that up to speed right now.
I know. Good.
And the good news is you're coming down to Cheltenham, I believe.
I know.
What day have you got?
I got
Tuesday.
Because I don't want you to start.
I got Tuesday. What day did you get?
Well, I've got the big one.
Have you got? No, you didn't. That's why, because I can't wait to hear your tips, because that's why.
They're not national news, you know, because I think the sponsor, you know, the bookies keep it away from the public now, because I won so much last year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Neil, tell me, at Hampden, are you getting looked after? Rangers looking after you?
No, I'm going with my mate who's a Rangers fan, so I don't know where we're sitting. I'm just, you know, you told me, didn't you, the first chance you get, go to a derby, and Hampden, full house.
This is the track. All right, the attendance at Hampden now, the limit is not as big as it used to be, but it will be absolutely blue one side of that way and green and white the other side. And the noise will be fantastic. This is a big game. And Rangers huge underdogs.
Yeah, I mean, it was funny, like when we took a team up, I think it was in Inverness and another couple of places, and I was going to see Celtic play on the Sunday when I was Sheffield United, and Stuart McCall was by his sister, and I said to him, come on Stu, we're going down to watch Celtic on Sunday. He says, Gaffer, I can't go anywhere near there. I said, what do you mean you can't? He said, I can't go anywhere near there. He said, I get murdered. So it is you know, there's no difference, it's black and white.
Oh, big style. And Neil, transfer deadline, they shuts what, 11 o'clock Monday night. Is it panic stations for one or two who are trying to keep hold of the best players?
It's such a difficult one. You know, we were looking at, I mean, I spent sort of 6, 7, 8 weeks on Sunday Goats and they managed to get him, which I think is a good, you know, young up and coming, got things to prove. And a couple of others looking at it, I think that's Mike Palace will be okay. They'll have the full squad now, but some of the teams, I think, if they start running out of, you know, the main targets, it does become a little bit desperate, because I think the 3, 4, 5 teams at the bottom, you know, just want to get on something different. And I just think Sean Dyche probably will not be as panicky as the others, because he always believed in his squad sort of thing.
Yeah.
Whereas I think it'll be interesting. There'll be some strange ones, I think, probably.
Neil, just one last one. If you're Mike Ashley, what do you do at Newcastle?
I think he's already made up his mind. You know, we can't get relegated. We'll give it jump to the end of the season and then look at what there is. You know, and I've got to say, I don't think there's that many. You know, I mean, when I took over at Palace, there weren't many contenders really. There weren't many managers about. You know, Alan wasn't available then, and I don't think you could. You know, on one hand you could look at managers. So I think he's just going to take his time and. You know, it's what he does when the new manager comes in. The Newcastle fans want to know, you know, are they going to have to go? Will they invest a little bit? You know, it's so desperate up there, aren't they?
I think the puzzle is as well, Neil, is, you know, what's his ambitions with Rangers as well? That's the big question. Is he going to stay at Newcastle? Is he going to go in full time at Rangers? No one knows.
No, I don't think he will. He keeps himself to himself. I mean, the thing about Rangers, at least he's put Derek Ambias in there, who doesn't know what he's doing. And I think the club really has been rudderless in that area for quite a while. So at least they've got somebody who knows what they're doing up there. So it'll be, you know, I think whatever it is, they are going to come back now. They're going to bite your butt eventually. So.
Take some tissues with you, Neil, and take your mate some tissues as well as the 4th and the 5th or so. Enjoy Neil Dewar. I head over to Hampden, 8:42. Let's head over to the sports desk. The latest from the news.
Lots of transfer being rumoured this morning, especially with West Ham involved. This Diafra Sakho and Enner Valencia apparently wanted by Chelsea. Ham is bidding £8 million to sign Swansea striker Bafétimbi Gomes. Swansea, of course, already lost one striker in Wilfried Boney this window, so it would be a disaster if they lost another. Though they are being linked this morning again with the Blackburn striker Rudy Gestede, who scored again for them in the FA Cup last Saturday. Elsewhere, Crystal Palace has been speaking about their Jordan Lutch on his way from QPR for nearly £5 million adults, though, as well from that one. Shown Amiobi to the end of the season. Aston Villa reported to be opening talks again with Manchester City regarding Scott Sinclair, who's barely played since arriving at the Etihad. Derby interested in signing Hull's Tom Ince. Hull interested in 2 players apparently. One is Manchester Nick Powell, scored in the under-21s against Liverpool under-21s on Monday. Then bar another possible return to the Premier League for the former West Ham, Newcastle and Chelsea man. West Brom and Aston Villa also linked with him. Finally, Emmanuel Adebayor, Spurs fans would be absolutely gutted if he got quite on, and I know they would. He could be staying in the Premier League with QPR or Stoke, or he might go on loan to Paris Saint-Germain. The website talksport.com has all the details.
The Alan Brazil Sports Breakfast on Talk Sport with the new Ford Transit Courier, the new small van that keeps you connected with smart technology, including DAB radio. video rooted in USS Stargate. There's a person who can spot threats in the sky